It's time for Joke of the Day number 8. Today we're going to be looking at the story of the Old West, specifically a cavalry unit traveling through the Old West. The colonel was leading them out to a place that had had a lot of conflict with the Native American tribes that lived there. And so they were leaving with their group, horses and men traveling. And as they went along, they got deeper and deeper into the hostile territory, and they camped for the first night. They put everything in a safe way. They corralled the horses. They made the campfire, and the officers sat around their own campfire visiting as they were having their supper. When suddenly they heard this sound coming across the plains. The colonel looked at his men, got a serious look on his face, and he says, I don't like the sound of those drums. But the night passed without event. The next day they saddled up and they rode again. All through the day they rode deeper and deeper into hostile territory, and that night, once again, the same routine. The horses were put away, the campfires were built, the officers sat around their campfire having their mess, and a little louder this time they suddenly heard, at which time the colonel looked at the other officers and said, I really don't like the sound of those drums. But again, the night passed without event, and they saddled up and rode the next day. By the end of the next day, they were very close to the area where they were supposed to take care of business. But it got to be dark, and it was time to take care of the horses, fix the supper, be around the campfires. The colonel sat with the officers again, and this night the sounds seemed like they were just coming from the shrubs and the few trees that were around. Which time the colonel, again with a very stern face, looked at the other officers and said, I really, really, really don't like the sound of those drums. And suddenly out of the darkness came these words, It's not a regular drummer. Well, hope you liked it. Bye.